body of a 6-inch alien in Chile. The doctors also released a trailer of the 6-inch alien. I'll leave a link to the trailer down below. Just check it out. I'll leave it right up top. Kind of interesting. Stephen Greer, former medical physician and current alien.
Now this guy, Steve McGreer, he is popping up a lot in the last few months. A whole lot of videos and work he's producing talking about you need to study and know the difference between spaceships from outer space and the spaceships that the United States Air Force has built. And how a lot of times when we think we are seeing something fantastic, it's a UFO, lights in the sky that are unexplainable, he says you got to understand these are the United States Air Force, and that this is them testing out the spaceships they have now completed. I think that he's in on the whole thing. He's had too many times he sits, he'll tell you about the conversations he's had with high-ranking officials, and I'm like, if you were a part of the Navy, for instance, you don't get anywhere unless you in the Navy unless you take oaths and you become a Mason and work your way up that way. You could be in there for years and you'll never see any kind of clear progress unless you take these oaths and become high ranking. And I'm just like, there's no way he can just keep sitting down with all these people having these private dinners and he has no solemn oaths sworn to somebody. But I do think it's interesting, since I want to say about October, I started noticing in my news feeds and notifications, his videos are popping up 1 hour to 2 hour long videos, all about United States military, the military having spaceships, and how people are being confused when they're seeing spaceships that it's all UFO, and he's like, that's the way they want it. That's the way they want us to think. It's all UFOs from outer space, not realizing that these are United States Air Force. And he supposedly has all the works to prove it. So I'm just saying, don't be surprised if we start seeing a whole lot more of him.
Investigator discovered the little guy in Chile's Atacama Desert. Greer now spends his time trying to convince the U.S. government that there is alien life. And it's working. President Obama is going to meet with Greer next week. The full documentary will more than likely feature an autopsy of the little alien. It kind of reminds me of that little alien from Men in Black that's in that robo-suit. Anyway, moving on. There's life on Mars, and it's enormous. NASA's Phoenix Mars lander has transmitted a photograph of what appears to be a supersized dinosaur standing right on the red planet, which is Mars, the red planet. Scientists are shocked, and they say this overturns everything they know about extraterrestrial life. NASA has delayed releasing the footage to the public, pending a full analysis on the data. Dr. Simon Wyckoff, an astrobiologist serving as consultant to the Phoenix Project, has agreed to reveal what little is known about this humongous reptile. Although it is not on video, you can see the at thehouseofwolfie.com, which I will leave a link to down below. Not one, not two, but 3 super Earths capable of supporting human life have been found. All 3 super
Now here's my thing. Hold on.
Earths are close to our galaxy. Now you may be wondering, what exactly is a super Earth? A super Earth has between 1 and 10 times the mass of our Earth. See? Lead scientist Dr. Gino Angelo from the University of Rome
That was the one that I thought might be the most convincing, if it even is there. You might, you see these places where they might have, faked these, landings and stuff like that. Like, whoa. So, I mean, it might not necessarily be there, but I thought that was interesting. As I was watching American Dad, I stopped just to look that up, because it's, there's stuff that's mentioned on there that, you look this stuff up and it causes you to sit back and ponder. Like for instance, that whole thing where the alien Roger, he becomes a dictator and he starts singing the song "I'm Your Venus," or they make it the national anthem. So you look up the lyrics to I'm Your Venus, you know, or Venus, I'm sorry. Why do I keep saying I'm Your Venus? Venus. Let's see. Oh, lyrics. I might be missing it. Hold on. Here it is. Stuff just becomes a little interesting when you take that stuff and you don't watch it just for pure entertainment, but you use it for, you know, you think about what they're trying to push on to you. Where was it? A goddess on the mountaintop, burning like a silver flame. What the heck does that mean? What does that mean, right? Burning like a silver flame. Now, because of Black Child, I realized it's all witches because of what's his name, John Todd, especially John Todd. I've realized this is all witches purveying their message. So I really just wonder, what the heck is a silver flame, right? And here, right here, her weapons were her crystal eyes, making every man mad. Black as the dark night, she was got what no one else has. And I think that's a run-on sentence that makes no sense, obviously. But you sit there and you wonder. You know, recently, been going over Conan the Barbarian, right? Going over the whole, you know, goddess in the ring that controls the opposite sex, and you know, and how they were chasing after that and stuff like that, and the woman goddess that, you know, enslaved all of the male seed. You know, and you just wonder. You really do. You sit back and wonder, what are they purveying? Because I thought it was interesting that about the time I'm questioning this and I'm talking to my sister and talking to Arthur, you know, Conan, you know, just comes into mind. I'm starting looking at stuff about Conan, and you know, you start to think, is this what it's really about? You know? So, I just wanted to share that with you because I thought this was interesting for sure.